Good afternoon, I'm Rhys Wicks with 2NURFM Hunter News. A Newcastle man will face court next month after allegedly punching a paramedic in the face last night. Police say the 48-year-old man was waiting with paramedics on a trolley in the triage area at the Mater Hospital, where he allegedly assaulted a male paramedic when the trolley became unstable. The 41-year-old paramedic was treated with minor injuries. Wallsend MP Sonia Hornery says this assault highlights the need for more support for the region's paramedics.
What it amounts to is the fact that the government and the health minister, as well as the emergency services minister, need to make sure that there are more resources for paramedics and more staff on duty so that a paramedic isn't put in this unsafe situation ever again. It's not fair. They're just doing their job and they don't deserve to be put in danger by anybody.
Environment ministers will be discussing cleaner air standards for the Hunter at a national environment meeting being held today. The meeting will examine a sign-off on a national clean air agreement, as well as bringing forward a plan to address plastic pollution in our environment. Shadow Environment Minister Penny Sharp says the Clean Air Agreement will enforce tougher actions to provide a cleaner environment.
Clean air is a fundamental right and we should be doing everything we can to have the best air quality for every citizen. The National Clean Air Agreement is an opportunity for ministers to sign on to stricter standards, which will then force tougher action to clean up the air environment that we're all living in.
A lack of resources in Hunter schools are raising concerns for students with autism spectrum disorder. Students with a disability are feared to be let down by schools due to a lack of resources, with children being excluded from regular schooling activities as a result of their behaviour. CEO of Disability Advocacy New South Wales, Mark Grierson, says initiatives are needed to see resources for children and support for teachers.
Autism spectrum has been a bigger issue in recent years, and I understand the pressures that teachers and educators are under in this situation, and certainly students in that situation could do with more resources.
The EPA has issued inland petroleum penalty notices and an official caution after an inspection at Kooragang discovered incorrect transport documents and misleading place carding. The business received a $2,000 fine for failing to produce accurate documentation, with the driver of the truck receiving a $260 penalty notice. The fine comes as the EPA warned of the risk to both the environment and emergency officers in the event of an accident if information is incorrect. Parking at Newcastle's Calvary Mater Hospital has just become a lot better for staff and patients, with the opening of 273 new car parking spaces. Work began in June to turn the old water reservoir into a car parking area for staff, freeing up space closer to the hospital for the general public. Hunter New England Health Chief Executive Michael DiRenzo says this project will bring significant benefits to the community.
Patients and carers in the community will get better access to closer parking on the campus, because many have had to park out in the streets or park long distances. It's been an issue that we've been listening to the community, and this is what now we've been able to achieve.
Sport, thanks to our sponsor, Warners Bay Sports Club.
It seems the Newcastle Jets Korean import Lee Ki-ji could be exercising a buyout clause in his contract with the club. The Jets have confirmed they are in negotiations with a rival club, tipped to be K-League outfit Ulsan Hyundai, to release the left back. CEO David Elan says Newcastle will have no choice other than to release Ki-ji if Ulsan meets the designated transfer fee, estimated to be worth $350,000. Meanwhile, injured skipper Nigel Bogard is hoping to return to the field when the Jets come up against Adelaide United this Friday. Long-serving doctor for the Knights Peter McGeoch says he won't leave Newcastle in the lurch if they are unable to find a replacement in time for the upcoming season. McGeoch has treated the Knights players for the past 24 years and is considering stepping down from his position. And in motorbike racing, despite a recent bout of illness, Aberglasson's Toby Price will be seeking a podium when he competes in the upcoming Dakar Rally. That's sport. I'm Christine Sheridan.
2NURFM news time is 12:10.